was walking down the street the other day, trying to distract myself.
Hey guys, and welcome to Lauren's Day updating today on the 20th anniversary of the Harry Potter series since the first book came out. It's amazing that it's already been 20 years. I don't have any Harry Potter books in this particular video, but I'm very, very, very excited about this 20th anniversary. If you really, really want to see how excited I am about this, you should go follow me on my Instagram. I will put that link in the description below. But let's get on with this video. So one of you guys commented on my previous video, which was a very long book haul, and asked for me to do my top 5 favorite books that I've read so far this year. So I went through my Goodreads list and looked through what I've read. I haven't read much this year. I've only read 8 books, and so it's kind of hard trying to pick because I loved all of the books that I read this year. So I pretty much had to come up with that, and I came up with these 5 that I'm going to start. Number 5 on the list is Black City by Elizabeth Richards. I really, really, really enjoyed this book. I found it, actually, I got it pretty cheap, and it was just something that I picked up, and I was like, something different. I really, really enjoyed this book. It was a lot different than, well, it wasn't that different. It was different in what was in it. Like the kind of storyline with the book. But it was really good. I really enjoyed this book. It's definitely a book it's not a book that a lot of people know about. It's not like a huge bestseller book, kind of like what I usually read. So I was really excited to get away from what I usually read and try something different. And this definitely was something different. So I advise you read it if you want to read something different. Yeah. Anyway. Moving on to number 4 on the list is How to Hang a Witch by Adriana Mather. This book was amazing. It was literally, it's one of the books that was in my book haul. Oh, I forgot to put that book in the book haul. My best friend got me this book. I definitely did not know what to expect from it. It was so, so good. I could not put it down. It was literally one of those books that was really twisted, but it was really good. Like the love story, and you know, you liked her with both guys, and you're just like, like one of the relationships were really twisted in the story. I'm not going to spoil what the relationship twist was, but this was a very, very, very good book, and I definitely really, really recommend you to read it because it's awesome. Literally. Number 3 on the list is Six of Crows. I love this book so much. I really want to read Cookie Kingdom. I haven't had a chance to get it, but I read this book a little bit during spring break, and literally just like the week after, I fangirled so hard. It's such a good book. It was different, and I love these different books. I read a lot of different books this year, and this was definitely not a disappointment. I loved the storyline, the plot line, the characters, the love story. I loved everything. And it's so funny because there's no kisses in this one. But like, you love all the characters individually, and like, I couldn't, like, there were times where I thought I was going to like other characters more than others, but it's really hard to choose which characters I did like better in this book because all of them are different in their own way, and they're all awesome in their own way. So yeah, very, very good book. Number 2 on the list. This was such a hard one to choose. But everything. This book was amazing. My sister and I both read it this year. We both finished it in a day. It literally was just amazing. I could not put it down. I finished it literally in a day again, as I said. It was so, so good. It was beautiful. I loved it because it had a good ending. Like, Fault in Our Stars is one of my favorite books, and this, like, I thought this was going to be similar to Fault in Our Stars. I thought someone was going to die, but spoiler, no one dies. Thankfully, just no one dies, which I was really excited about. It was a really crazy plot twist. I'm not going to tell you the plot twist because if you haven't read it, yeah. And if you haven't seen the movie either. I also saw the movie twice for this book. Literally one of the best books I've ever read. It's so good, but I had to save number 1 for dun dun dun, Lord of Shadows. Of course it was. Of course it was not Lord of Shadows. I just did a review on this video last week. Literally, this book did not disappoint. I loved it so much. It was amazing from beginning to end. Most of the time I could not put it down. I finished the book in about 2 weeks, literally loved it. It was amazing, everything. It's Cassandra Clare, of course, it was amazing. So anyway, that concludes this awesome video of Lauren's take. Give this video a big thumbs up, don't give it a thumbs down. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and also follow me on Instagram, which I will be putting the link in the description below, and I will see you guys soon.